There's so much drama going on right now. Hey, what is up all my social climate friends? It's Dustin and I'm back with another video. Before we jump into this, I would like to thank each and every one of you that watched my last video and went into it with an open mind. That meant a lot that you guys did not just jump to conclusions about what you thought that I may say, because I was talking about a lot of your favorites. So I appreciate you giving me the time and hearing me out and listening to my feedback on the situation. I still love the girls. I just think that it's amazing that you guys actually listened. So I just wanted to say thank you before we jump into this. With all of that said, I do hope that you keep an open mind with this video as well, because this is going to be a little bit controversial. My intention with this video is not to offend anyone that I talk about. I also do ask that if you enjoy this video, please give it a like, and if you like this kind of content, subscribe to my channel. So now let's talk about Ezra Miller. If you followed me for any amount of time now, you know that I have been hot on James Charles's ass for the past couple of years for allegations that have been made about him. There is not one single turn or twist that James Charles has made that has enabled him to escape everyone talking about him with this alleged essay and all the different stuff that Jeffree Star has tried to expose him for in the past. And that's kind of a lot like Ezra Miller's story. Now, if you don't know who Ezra Miller is, he's actually very, very popular. Ezra is most notably known for playing the Flash in the Avengers, and he also starred in The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Now, I know that a couple years ago that was like super popular. It may not even be a couple years ago, because I am very old and I do tend to forget things and time periods and stuff, but that seems like it was like somewhat like recently. Now, before we get any further into this about Ezra Miller, I do want to let you guys know that I am not trying to be disrespectful in this video, but Ezra Miller does go by they, them pronouns. However, I will be using he, him pronouns for Ezra, just because I believe that he uses a non-binary title to get away with things and criticism that he otherwise would not be able to get away with. But not only that, Ezra Miller also reinforces very negative stereotypes that have been placed on the LGBTQ+ community for decades now, and I just cannot stand by that.
I'm not transgender, non-binary. I don't want to be searched by a man. I'm transgender, non-binary, and I don't want to be searched by a man. I claim my Fourth Amendment rights.
No. I got assaulted and I started filming. Okay. Let's show you the video.
Let's talk stories outside.
Let's talk stories outside.
Ezra Miller in the system, no warrants, but he's caution code unstable, 29 Caucasian Hill.
I got assaulted in this bar twice in a row. I film myself when I get assaulted for NFT crypto art. What's your name? What's your badge number? Tell me your name and your badge number.
White key.
Ezra.
Full name, full badge number.
Control 131.
I'm being arrested for disorderly conduct?
Yeah.
Okay. I was assaulted, you understand, right?
Okay.
Well, you could have told us that instead of running away and playing all of these theatrics. You could have just told us that.
I'm sorry,
No, you're not
officer.
sorry. You could have took this thing real quick.
If you would like a good example of what I'm talking about, I suggest that you look up Jessica Yaniv. That whole thing is a mess. But if you want to further understand what I'm saying or where I'm going at with this, I just implore you to look up Jessica Yaniv if you have the stomach for it. Now, Ezra has been finding himself in more and more legal trouble lately, and this is looking bad for him because it's alleged that he may actually be dropped from the movie The Flash that's going to be coming out in 2023. An article on direct.com says the following. According to Deadline, Warner Brothers has decided to call it quits with Ezra Miller's Flash in the DCEU following the release of The Flash next year. An insider told the outlet the new Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David simply hopes that the scandal surrounding Miller stays under the radar until The Flash premieres in theaters in June 2023. In his attempts to make the company's DC division as successful as competitors like Marvel Studios, Miller may not be a part of future plans under any circumstances, according to the insider source. There is no winning in this for Warner Brothers. There's an inherited problem for Zaslav. The hope is that the scandal will remain at a low level before the movie is released, and hope for the best to turn out. Now, you may wonder what this scandal is about. And I'm not here to beat around the bush with you. These are some very serious allegations that are being made against Ezra Miller. And in no way, anything that I show you in this video is me trying to sway your opinion about Ezra Miller one way or the other. I don't care. You can have your opinion. I can have mine. This is just me presenting things that I have seen on the internet that will allow people like you to be well informed about the people that are in our media. So let's just go over a few of the scandals that Ezra Miller has found himself in over the years. In April of 2020, there was a video filmed of Ezra literally wrapping his hands around a lady's neck, and you can see him in the video doing this, and then the camera cuts right after you hear a man saying, bro.
Learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
Whoa, bro.
You want to fight? You want to learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
Whoa, bro.
You want to fight?
It would lead me to believe that this man thought that Ezra was going too far. Now, this does look like it was filmed on a toaster. The quality is not that good, but it does look like he is aware of what he's doing. He just doesn't care, in my opinion. Now, if you flash forward to March of this year, Ezra was arrested for disorderly conduct as well as harassment. The police department media release reads as follows. 3/28/22, Vermont visitor arrested for disorderly conduct and harassment in Elo. Shortly after midnight on Monday, March 28, 2022, a 29-year-old man visiting from Vermont was arrested and charged for disorderly conduct and harassment after an incident at a bar in Elo. On Sunday, March 27th at 11:30 p.m., South Elo patrol officers responded to a report of a disorderly patron at a bar on Silva Street. During the course of their investigation, police determined that the man, later identified as Ezra Miller, became agitated while the patrons at the bar began singing karaoke. Miller began yelling obscenities, at one point grabbed the microphone from a 23-year-old woman singing karaoke. This is a disorderly conduct offense. And later lunged at a 32-year-old man playing darts. This is the harassment offense. The bar owner asked Miller to calm down several times, but to no avail. Miller was arrested and charged on both offenses, and total bail was set to $500. He provided the bail and was released. If you thought the strangeness stopped there, you'd be wrong. Ezra posted some very strange and alarming things to his Instagram story right before disabling his account. Here are just a few of the things that he posted. A message from another dimension. Headache people and me. Me remembering how I was nice when I should have said, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? I am shielded from negative people and their ill intent. My spirit, mind, body, and soul success are not altered by anyone's envy. I am protected from all negative people. And to be honest, this is so scribbly, I can't read the rest of this. I'm sorry. And the last and final one said, you can't touch me. I'm in another universe. Now, all of this happened after a North Dakota tribal court actually issued a protective order against Ezra Miller due to allegations that Ezra had groomed a now 18-year-old from the time that she was 12 years old. In an article covering this by IGN, it says the following. The most recent accusations against Ezra Miller. The most recent accusations come from attorney Chase Ironeyes and his wife, pediatrician Sarah Jumping Eagle, who are seeking protection for their child, 18-year-old non-binary Takata Ironeyes. The couple is accusing Miller of psychologically manipulating, physically intimidating, and endangering the safety and welfare of Takata Ironeyes, according to a report from the Los Angeles Times. Reports say the two have interacted several times over the past 6 years, including Takata's parents allowing them to fly to London with Miller for the Fantastic Beasts premiere in 2017. During the event, Miller allegedly tried to share a bed with the then 14-year-old Takata before being stopped by a chaperone. Takata's parents have been working for months to get Takata to leave Miller so their child can be their beautiful, independent self. Takata has been spotted with Miller multiple times, including during some of the actor's altercations in Hawaii. As of now, a court hearing is set for July 12 for Takata and Miller to appear. In Massachusetts, the Daily Beast reports that a 12-year-old non-binary child was granted an order of protection against Miller. The court incident apparently unfolded at a game night in February at home in Greenfield, Massachusetts, which is about 40 miles from Miller's ranch in Stamford, Vermont. The social gathering was hosted by a friend of Whitney Sutter's, a musician Miller is friends with. Miller was allegedly wearing a bulletproof vest, and when a conversation about a board game went awry, Miller apparently opened the jacket to reveal a gun. Witnesses say Miller screamed at them and then later apologized for the outburst. The actor would continue to contact the family, interacting with the child in particular in April, May, and June. Now, on June 9th, Takata uploaded an Instagram response addressing everything that their parents were worried about, and this left people even more worried.
All right. Hi, guys. Hi, folks. I've become aware that some people are saying that my statements were not written by me. I'd like to clarify that they are, in fact, directly from me. Nobody is controlling my Instagram account. I don't have a phone right now out of my own personal conviction. And honestly, it's really distressing that the narrative of the victim in question is not being granted any trust. I worked really hard to make really clear what was going on. And if the statements are too profoundly contrasting to whatever assumptions those of us have garnered and have chosen to carry. I'd like to say that it's nobody's business and that no one is owed a story or an outcome. This is my life. These are my decisions. And I'm disappointed in my parents and the press in every way. Thank you.
Now, the madness doesn't even really stop there. Ezra has been making threats to hate groups such as the KKK, so not only is he putting himself in danger, he's also now putting Takata in danger.
Hi, this is Ezra Miller, aka the Bengal Ghouls, the Mad Goose Wizard, and this is a message for the Beulahville chapter of the North Carolina Ku Klux Klan. Hello, first of all, how are y'all doing? It's me. Look, if y'all want to die, I suggest just killing yourselves with your own guns. Okay? Otherwise, keep doing exactly what you're doing right now, and you know what I'm talking about. And then, we'll do it for you if that's really what you want. Okay, talk to you soon, okay? Bye!
But you guys, I would really like to know what you think about all of this. I know that this is a very polarizing person, and honestly, I really do believe that there is something going on with Ezra. He does not need to have Takata in his possession. Ezra, in my opinion, needs to let Takata go. Takata needs their parents. Like now, like yesterday. This is just one of those things where it's going to keep me on edge until I know what the outcome of this is going to be. I don't think it's going to be anything good, but I'm hoping for the best. But you guys, please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I know that a lot of people are very upset now that Ezra has not been dropped. People are now making the argument that Johnny Depp was dropped just with allegations, and now people have so many different allegations against Ezra Miller. How is he still going to be in this movie, The Flash, that's going to be coming out in 2023? I don't know, you guys, but let me know all your thoughts down below. I hope you all have an amazing day, night, evening, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.